This week has been an absolute disaster for Disney and for CEO Bob Iger. Well, maybe not for him personally, because he got a new 2-year contract extension, despite the fact that 2022 was one of the worst years that Disney had ever seen, and 2023 looks to be even worse. Nevertheless, Bob Iger's job is safe for 2 more years. But unfortunately, the failures are just continuing to pile up everywhere. At the box office, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny seems to be one of the biggest flops in Disney history. Streaming services bleeding subscribers and losing billions of dollars. And of course, at the parks, it's one of the slowest summers of the past decade. Everywhere across the board, people are rejecting Disney. And when Bob Iger went out there, he's under fire for a lot of his comments that he made in an interview, including for comments he made about the writers and actors strike, their demands not being reasonable. He's under heavy fire from them. But also some of the other things he said, including about their production, including about Marvel and Star Wars, and about what they do to children. And Bob Iger is claiming that, we don't want to invest in a culture war. We don't try to push any politics. We don't sexualize children. Bob Iger fires back at Ron DeSantis, claiming Disney sexualizes children, completely, totally denying it, say it's not something that happened. That is just patently absurd. That's untrue. Well, unfortunately for Bob Iger, we have receipts. It wasn't that long ago that we had all the leaked Zoom calls and the meetings from Disney executives, from people involved in production, describing exactly how they gear all of these things towards children and what they want to put in the product. So, here's a video. You can just look at it. You can see Bob Iger denying all these things, and then you can see the reality, what's actually happening.
The notion that Disney is in any way sexualizing children, quite frankly, is preposterous and inaccurate.
Hello, and welcome to the Disney Plus This Is Me Pride Celebration Spectacular.
Texted me this morning.
Yeah, drag queen pride spectacular geared towards children. Weird. That's the first thing right off the bat. And then, of course, listen to the executives speak for themselves.
Gen Z is 30 to 40% queer than the other generation's moms, so Disney better get with it.
Our leadership over there has been so welcoming to my not at all secret gay agenda.
They've been really open to exploring queer stories. I'm on the production side, and so kind of the only way to have these canonical trans characters, canonical asexual characters, canonical bisexual characters is to give them stories where they can be their whole selves.
I identify as a biromantic asexual. I want to add the pockets of the LGBTQ community that you don't see. I was I want to get gay advanced.
So we no longer say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
This is all things that Disney has said. This is what these leaked Zoom calls show. These are executives at Disney. These are people involved in production. These are people that determine what happens in these stories, that are telling you to your face that they want to put these things into children's content specifically to expose them to it. This isn't even going over all the stuff they've actually included in things for children, whether it's pushing very young gay romance or whether it's pushing gender ideology. All of this stuff exists. There is a reason why Disney's failing right now across the board. It's because families don't trust them anymore. It's because families know what Disney's doing towards children. They know the agenda and they don't like it. That is the common denominator when it comes to Disney failing. I guess let's watch the rest of this.
It's hello everyone or hello friends.
We were targeting Gen Z and millennials. We were targeting a younger...
all this content's going to kids who don't know any of this, and even if they're in a household like Heath that have supportive parents, they're still getting all of this information from media of what is normal.
That's them. They are admitting it. Disney has admitted it. This is why what Bob Iger's trying to say, that it's just so preposterous that it couldn't possibly be the case. It's absurd. It falls on deaf ears. Everyone knows he's lying because everyone has seen it for themselves. That is the reason Disney had such a bad year last year. It's one of the reasons they're having such a terrible year in 2023. Their bad business decisions, their bad creative decisions, piled on top of the fact that families have now realized this. Disney has been exposed for the truly evil corporation they are, and people are walking away. No one is buying what Bob Iger's selling right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.